The other night, whenever I was going downstairs to grab clothes, I literally woke up in the back of the car. I don't remember if I went into his car willingly or not.
A woman finds her missing 15-year-old niece at the home of a 24-year-old man. But when investigators begin asking what happened during the day she was gone, they are met with a horrifying answer.
You said, I want you to have my kid.
Yeah, that's just something I do when, I guess I'm, falling in love.
The following footage has never been seen before. On January 22nd, 2025, a 15-year-old girl stepped out of her home in the late-night hours to retrieve clothes from her mother's car. However, she never made it back inside. 5 days later, police are called to a quiet neighborhood home in Hollywood, Florida.
So my niece has been missing for 5 days. We've been searching, from Ormond Beach, which is up next to Daytona. I did a whole bunch of my own police work and found his mom's address.
Who's he?
He is, I'm so mad, I'm sorry. Edward Rummel.
Investigators identified 24-year-old Edward Rummel through the teen's most recent internet activity. When his name was relayed to the teen's family, they launched a search of their own.
He's trying to, I didn't know that she was, you mean you?
Your niece?
My niece, I put her in my car. We called to do well checks for this house.
I heard the
his
call come
dad's
out
house.
earlier today about, to be fair, all I thought was, I was like, oh, a girl running around. I thought it was a local person. I had no idea that it was so far away.
Police stopped by Edward's home earlier in the day after the girl's aunt requested a welfare check. According to her, however, nobody answered the door. She and her boyfriend traveled to the home themselves just hours later.
Chat, welfare check. They're not allowed to break in?
Where they found Edward and the teenager as they were about to get into his car.
So we hurried up and drove over there and we put the Tahoe behind their car and I got out of the car, I looked at her and I was like,
What'd she say?
Get in the car. So I walked over and he's like trying to not let her go and I walked over and I put myself between him and her and I told her, I said,
okay, hold on. I used to live in his apartment, and it was like I guess they did a welfare check on me somehow because somebody called it, and they made the guy open my door. So I mean, listen, there's like,
can we talk? I was like, I promise you don't want to talk to me. And
he instantly called somebody on the phone.
Then the brothers were in the throwing signs out the window and getting in the window and laughing and blowing smoke in the window. And
finding the missing girl brought an end to the search, but investigators still must piece together how she ended up over 250 miles from home with a man almost 10 years older. An officer then shares the news with her mother, who immediately voices her anger.
Your sister, Michigan, has informed me that we did find your daughter. And we do have the gentleman as well that she was currently with.
If your gun happens to accidentally go off, he loses part of its face, I'm not going to complain.
So question, you are wanting to prosecute, correct? Given I already know the statement, but yes.
To the full extent of the law.
that's holding us to. You really have no idea. We will go to jail.
Custody exchange is already handled.
Promise you that.
Police now turn their attention to the 15-year-old girl, whose account of how she ended up with Edward paints a deeply disturbing picture.
The other night, whenever I was going downstairs to grab clothes, I literally woke up in the back of the car.
So how did you gotta understand, how did you end up in his car?
I don't.
You don't remember?
I don't remember if I went into his car willingly or not.
Because this sounds more to me like he kidnapped you.
I literally wasn't let out till just now.
You weren't let out of this house?
Yeah, I was not allowed out of the house till just now.
When you say let out, what do you mean? Somebody locked the door?
He had a lock on the door all the time.
She will soon give detectives a sinister depiction of what she says took place over the course of those 5 days. But first, they are greeted by the suspect in question.
Hello?
Yeah, I just came outside to see what's the situation.
What's the situation?
Yeah, I'm kind of confused on here, boss.
Okay. Do me a favor, turn around. You have anything on you?
Just my phone.
Just what?
My phone.
Your phone?
Yeah. You gonna arrest him?
He's being detained. Yes.
I'm so confused on what's going on.
Where are you living? Are you?
Okay.
Wait,
Okay, man, go sit up.
Listen,
That's crazy. Oh, girl could lie and a guy got the phone.
Okay.
As detectives speak with Edward and the teenager separately,
I mean,
both say they
15
first
years old,
connected
buddy,
in
like-
early to mid-January on Wiz, an app where, according to their website description, young people can safely and authentically express themselves and connect with like-minded peers.
And during that time, like, what were you guys talking about?
What?
Oh, we're just trying to get to know each other.
What's that mean? Explain that to me.
Like, personal stuff, you know. We're trying to have like a relationship between us. And pretty much that's it.
Edward states that while the pair first communicated on Wiz, their conversations eventually shifted to Snapchat and Google Meet.
Google
At any
Meet?
point, did you tell him how old you were?
Yes, ma'am.
What
But
the-
he
what
kept
the-
telling
Google
me
Meet
to
for
say that I
what? What the
was
fuck,
20
Google
to
Meet?
his parents and everybody else.
How old did your Wiz profile say you were?
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I put I was older.
And then as far as when she told you her age, what was that on?
Well, Wiz says she's 20 on Wiz.
Edward claims to have just learned of her real age when the girl's aunt arrived at the home.
Okay,
You guys exchanged pictures with each other?
Like, picture how?
Any kind of pictures? Did you send any back?
Yeah.
Explicit ones as well?
Yeah.
Okay. At any point, did he like send you any videos, or did you send him any like pictures or videos?
I don't remember from my end exactly, but I don't think that I sent anything. I don't think though.
Did he tell you how old he was?
He told me he was younger than what I found out he actually was at first. At first, he told me that he was 17.
She initially used a friend's phone to message Edward after her own had been taken away by her mother.
Okay.
According to police...
Okay, chat. None of this info kind of makes the story make sense. Does that make sense? Like if the guy thought she was 20, then why would he make himself younger to sound 17? That would lower his chance of being with somebody who he thinks would be 20. I mean, doesn't even make sense.
Reports this was due to the teenager conversating with males older than her in an inappropriate manner. She would later switch communication methods to her school-issued computer. However, what she says began as a normal conversation between her and Edward quickly took a troubling turn.
He was talking about how like he wanted to get me pregnant and how he wanted to like feel up on me and all that.
What did you say to that?
I was like, you're making me really uncomfortable and I'm not okay with that.
You said I want you to have my kid.
Yeah, that's just something I do when, like, I guess I'm, like, falling in love. Like, always wanted to be a dad.
According to the teen, Edward even appeared outside her school one day as students were being dismissed. She recalls seeing him in a silver car, but says that they never spoke, nor did they ever discuss the bizarre encounter. A week later, they would officially meet.
How did you plan on going to meet each other?
I just asked her straight up, like, you want to do something? I can pick you up Wednesdays. He said, yeah, we can do something.
At the school, but then you know that the person's not of age, though.
If you're okay with that? She said, yes, it's great.
He's like, you should come spend the night with me. And then like at first, I don't know what I was thinking, but I had agreed. But then I was like, no, that's really weird. I don't want to do that. So I took back what I had said. And then he's like, okay, well, I'm going to be in town. And I was like, okay, I don't need to know that. I don't want to see you. And then he's like, okay.
Yet Edward says he picked the girl up from her home and drove the two of them directly to a hotel in Ormond Beach. Hotel surveillance footage would show Edward checking into the hotel alone at 8:26 p.m. on the night she went missing. 3 hours later, the teenager is with him.
I remember like opening my car door and seeing that same silver car from my school parked next to my house in the apartment area.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see anybody inside of the car, so I was like, that maybe it's a different
I
car.
went to that thing burger. Bro. This other guy, what are you talking about? Like even the lies that she was saying, it doesn't matter if she's lying about a bunch of this shit. It doesn't matter. She's 15 years old. The guy knows. At that point, the responsibility of everything falls onto him. I mean, everything falls onto him to do better, and then the guy doesn't. The guy does worse every time deliberately, so he's cooked regardless. She can literally go AFK here and say 1, 2, 3, 4 and count to 100 and doesn't matter.
Because my memory's kind of
this guy's so
foggy
cooked.
from then, but I remember getting handed a water bottle and like being very dizzy.
Did you have any conversation with him before he handed it to you?
Mm-mm.
At 11:05 p.m. on the night of the teen's disappearance, Police records show that she messaged Edward stating, "I'll be coming down soon. I just don't want to be sus about it. I love you." In response, Edward writes back, "I love you more." Faced with conflicting stories, detectives are interested in what may have been captured by surveillance cameras at the apartment complex across the street.
I think they're both lying, but I don't think it matters in his case. Like,
Do you know what it's going to show?
I don't really give a shit.
Probably me getting inside the car.
Is he forcing you in, or are you walking in your own?
I don't know why she's being so
I believe
weird
I'm
though.
walking in on my own, but I remember waking up in the back seat.
Police reports don't mention whether investigators recovered this surveillance footage. The teen confirms that Edward then drove her to the hotel, but her recollection of what happened next would become the most disturbing part of her account.
He had removed my clothing, and then he got on top of me. I tried telling him to stop, and it didn't work, and he overpowered me.
And during that time, did you guys engage in anything, any activity or anything? Explain that to me.
We had pretty much.
And what happened then?
I asked her, I didn't ask her. I told her I'm gonna take her back to the house. She told me that she didn't want to go because of the consequences that was gonna happen between her and her mom. So.
Why would
Well,
that
so
be
her mom
consequences
knows?
for her going out?
Because that night her mom said she couldn't go out.
So she snuck out.
Correct. She brought up the idea, "Oh, can I go with you?" And I agreed. I said, "Yeah."
Edward says they checked out of the hotel the following day on January 23rd, driving the two back to his home where she stayed until she was found. He claims that he and the teenager spent their days watching movies, eating, and hanging out.
Like you're not gonna make the case that you were manipulated to think that they're old or whatever when the person says they're gonna get grounded if they get caught sneaking out of the house. Like, buddy, you know you're not dating some adult, like little buddy. Like, and then you go pick him up at the school where there's other kids. Like, what the fuck is
Even
going on?
bought her a
with this guy?
phone and that they would text and call while he was at work, and she stayed at the house.
During that time, did she ever speak to her mom or make calls or anything like
She
that?
texted her mom, I believe so, either Friday or Saturday. She said, "Hey mom, I'm okay. I'll come Sunday."
At any point while she was at your house, did she tell you she wanted to go home?
No.
I asked him to take me home, and then he said he would, but I didn't end up getting to go home.
She told me today. She told me she called her sister, and apparently her mom was gonna kick her out. So, she asked if she can stay with me for the meanwhile.
You've been in contact with your mom since you've been at his house?
No, ma'am.
No, so you haven't spoke to anybody since you've been there?
No, ma'am.
Did he give you a phone?
Yeah, but he was constantly talking to me on it. I couldn't hang up.
Did you ever call your mom on it?
No, sir.
Did you ever try to call 911 on it?
No, sir. I was told if I tried to call anybody like that, then it'd just get worse for me.
You live with your mom too?
Correct.
And she was okay with this girl coming in and stuff?
Okay.
She didn't give me a response to it.
Straight up though, I mean, where's this girl's mom though? I mean, why didn't you sit her down and be like, "Yo, listen, like this guy's cooked. I don't care what happened or what you did. Just say the truth." Where's her mom say, "Yo, lock in, say the truth, whatever." Right? It might be like I might not even hear about it, whatever. You know what I mean?
She just knew about it.
The teenager tells of
Yeah,
another
I don't know,
chilling
it's
detail,
just weird,
explaining
like,
why she
I
wasn't
know
able
she's
to
lying,
leave the
it's weird.
home.
If you left the house, like if the mom was there and you wanted to leave, were you able to?
No, ma'am.
How come?
Because I wouldn't have a way to get out. Like, I could go outside, but she'd always be like, "Oh, well, where are you going?" And I'd be like, "I'm going home." And she's like, "How are you going to get there? Just wait for him to come back and so he can drive you."
But he was on the phone with you said, right? So
Yes,
he
ma'am,
heard
but-
everything?
Well, I left the phone in the room at one point because somebody had, like, the door was unlocked, so I went to go use the restroom, and his mom's like, "Oh, we'll come out and eat," and all that. And then I went back in the room, and then I fell asleep. But as I went to go back to see if, like, the door was unlocked, it was not. The door was locked again. But then whenever he would get home, he'd have it the right way. Like, he'd leave, and he'd basically flip the handles, I guess, while I was asleep or something.
He flipped the handles to lock you inside the bedroom?
Yes, ma'am.
So then how did you get out to go outside?
Go back. Flip the handles on a knob?
So I went to go use the restroom, and his mom's like, "Oh, we'll come out and eat," and all that. And then I went back in the room, and then I fell asleep. But as I went to go back to see if like the door was unlocked. It was not. The door was locked again. But then whenever he would get home, he'd have
It's this door, but you can't do that.
the right way. Like he'd leave and he'd basically flip the handles, I guess, while I was asleep or something.
He flipped the handles to lock you inside the bedroom?
Yes, ma'am.
So then how did you get out to go outside or to the bathroom or to eat or anything?
Like, I'm assuming either his mom or one of his brothers.
But the girl's aunt
What?
finds it hard to believe that Edward's
Dude, I have to go back. I don't.
How did you get out to go outside or to the bathroom or to eat or anything?
Like, I'm assuming either his mom or one of his brothers.
How does that answer the question? I don't even know what the fuck.
But the girl's aunt finds it hard to believe that Edward's family didn't pick up on anything suspicious.
You mean to tell me that none of them could tell that she ain't 20 years old?
Okay, true.
I mean,
Also
come
true.
on. She doesn't look 20. She don't act 20.
I got
She
it.
don't
And
like she's not mentally 20. She's not anything 20.
The subject of the teenager's age would soon resurface after detectives uncovered another bizarre exchange of messages.
She said the cops were at the door. How come you said this? Remember, you're 20. You're an
Because
adult.
before that conversation, her mom, she told me that she called her sister, and that apparently she said that her mom would come and look for her with the cops.
But she was gonna get kicked out while her mom come look for her.
I have no clue.
Well, that doesn't
And
answer
she
the question
opened
either.
the door, said she was scared.
This may have been when police arrived for the welfare check. However, the girl tells investigators she doesn't remember hearing or seeing them.
Dude, that's just
But as both sides continue to contradict one another, detectives are eager for the truth.
What if I read all the emails?
Hi Felix, please rotate your
Between you
stream
two.
key or not.
Would it
Up
show
to
that you
you.
plan to meet up?
Hope chat is enjoying stream.
Alright.
Smile.
But then, like,
And I saw all the Snapchats too.
According to the police report, the teenager had previously
What do you
made
mean by that?
remarks to her mother.
Don't know? What does he mean by that? What does he mean by that? Rotate your stream key. What does it mean? Is that weird? I mean, I'll do it. It's just one click, but that just seems weird. Huh? Says it, please rotate your stream key or not up to you. Hope chat is enjoying stream. Smile. Is that a threat? I mean, what the fuck is that? Buddy, what are you doing?
About being abducted. The topic seemed to, quote, spark interest in the child, but she says that the horrors
I'll
she
rotate them,
described
but
aren't
I'm
anything
using
but
direct.
imaginary.
he had tried to be like, oh, well, why don't you just be my girlfriend and have my baby and all that? And I was like, I don't want to date you. I don't want to be here.
It's
I
a
want
linked
to go
list.
home.
I just don't want to be in this situation. I mean,
According to court documents, Edward was initially charged with lewd and lascivious battery of a victim 12 to 16 years of age, lewd or lascivious, and computer. He pleaded not guilty to all charges. However, the state attorney declined to proceed with the case.
Wait.
Not guilty to all charges. However, the state attorney declined to proceed with the case. Watch our full videos as they were originally made, with no randomly muted words or details cut. We've also dropped brand new EWU videos available only on EWU Plus. Available now on iOS, Roku.
Well, I understand why they wouldn't want to touch the case because of all the lies and how it doesn't work out for the like abduction or like fucking kidnapping or whatever, right? But I don't think they need that much more to just get him only on only the charges that are not even related to her. As in, like, it doesn't even matter. All those communications and them in person, all that. It's still all bad, and I'm pretty sure it's still also statutory, you know?
Our full
Yeah,
videos
he
as
admitted
they
to it.
were
He
originally
admitted to
made,
it.
with no randomly muted words or details cut. We've also dropped brand new EWU videos available only on EWU Plus. Available now on iOS, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Google TV. Download EWU Plus and see what you've been missing.
This
Can
guy,
I
bro,
use you
I
as
know,
a job reference?
like it's the same guy.
I'm
who's a-
about to apply at McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
xQcL.
This has nothing to do with her story. I don't think that you understand. Remember how cases work, buddy. They can avoid all of it. They can avoid. This guy literally self-reported that he had an encounter with a fucking minor. Buddy, that's just statutory. He just self-reported the whole thing. Like what else? They don't even need her account or anything like that. Like, what the fuck?